Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You take a look at Hero. He's not too far away from his spot in the starting five. A lot of votes have been coming his way.
And even if he doesn't get the fan votes he needs to become a starter, you have to believe he'll be a part of the Eastern Conference All-Star team.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. So the opening lineup for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. And for Utah, Lauri Markkanen is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's MP. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Bailey in at the two-guard spot. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Here's Ware after the basket by Utah. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. Two loud points for Bam.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. Coach brought up the challenges that...
And again for three.
And now, to this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Hero finds Mitchell. Lobbed up there for Mitchell.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And so, MP will bring it up for the Jazz. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
Yeah, it's been impressive, and the question now is, who can figure out a way to stop these guys? Each time out, they're finding ways to win in every imaginable way.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
And the basket by MP.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
The Heat have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Mitchell wide open, trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
What a cold start. They need a different approach here.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A terrific addition. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Here's Filipowski from down in the low post. It goes.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Better time to see how the Rookie of the Year race is starting to shape up. A lot of bright stars on this list. You look at MP, Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Yeah, some guys hit that rookie wall, but he just keeps getting better, and now his team is relying on him.
Miami no good on that time either, and it's Utah's ball. They're on a 14-6 run, and there's the bucket for Markkanen.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Hero no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
A three from MP. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Hero passes to Ware. Adebayo kicks to Hero. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Hero's got 5 points so far. The drive by MP. Good work there as it goes.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Right side, Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And not every big guy can make that play. Adebayo has the patience and awareness to do so.
Here's MP, and he finishes nicely on the layup. 17 points in the game.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hero, no good. Jazz leading by 11. MP deciding where to go with it. Sinks the triple. MP's got 20 points.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Utah Jazz. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
We've got...
Here's MP. MP powers through the contact inside.
A power move by MP. Could have been an and one there.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
And Miami making a change here. Adebayo's checked in.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before him, for sure. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Jovic, no good.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
MP outside. Takes a three. Connects again from distance.
And that last three now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. And here's MP for 3. Over to the left wing. Tries again. Miami grabs the miss. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Mitchell. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Good. Another from 3.
And he's shattered the franchise single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all season long.
And the precision with which MP shoots that thing seems supernatural. But it's all a result of long hours. And, boy, how about the reps he's put up behind the scenes.
Pass to Adebayo. Over Kessler. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Heat, trailing by 19 from a win against Portland.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort, and let's give some credit to the front office. This is exactly what they had in mind when they put this roster together.
Bailey, he's checked in for Collier. Khalil Ware's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Jaime Jaquez.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Adebayo the screen, and a wide open look for Hero. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. The Jazz, number 1.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
A 3 from MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 33.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Kicks it out to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Clock at 6. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Hero from long range drills the three-pointer.
3 points.
Hero's got 10 points in the game.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And so it's the Utah Jazz in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And it's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. They're thinking about the shots.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Utah Jazz.
When you can shoot the 3 like this, how is the other team supposed to keep up with you?
And Kenny, especially since they can hit from so far out. I don't know how you defend that. And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing in the dunk contest this year.
High flyers, every single one. But the truth is, creativity is the special sauce.
And voters can't really judge that without knowing what they're going to see. Competition-level dunks are kept secret. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Powell in at the 3. And Miami shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Here's Hero. Filipowski grabs the board.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Here's Markkanen. MP outside. From downtown. Pass to Bailey. Nice ball movement by Utah. And here's MP for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 43 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, guys. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Back over to you.
High praise indeed. Allie, we thank you very much. Shots good by Filipowski.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
Here's Mitchell. Count that one. Mitchell's got 6 points.
They finally got one to go, but not until they missed 3 straight to start the second half.
And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Hero. Rebounded by Bailey.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
MP, good.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Hero on the money from 12 feet away. 12 points for him.
Man, this guy is a natural bucket getter. It is so difficult to slow him down.
And another one falls. Amazing. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside, Adebayo. 1:53 left here in the third quarter. Shot from the low block. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. There's Hero with the 3. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Utah.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Outside, Hero. Mitchell sets the screen for Hero. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And here's MP for 3. Kicks it out to Markkanen. MP outside. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires the 3. yet another bucket. That's 62 points, 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Hero. That one off the back iron and out. And B getting it done for the Jazz. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a...
Ejecting for Utah. And Miami making a change here. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. MP out there with Collier. Then there's George Niang. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Jazz. Powell kicks to Mitchell. Now here's Adebayo. He's covered by Niang. Miami no good on that time either.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Back to Hero. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Hero the bounce pass. Here's Ware. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's MP. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Mitchell passes to Ware. Here's Hero, covered by MP. Can't hit from 12. Jazz shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Jazz.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Mitchell sets the screen for Hero. Back to Mitchell. Out to Powell. Shot to stop the run. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Mitchell against MP. From the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell dishes to Ware. Pass to Hero. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
And here's MP for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He showed it almost the